Welcome, PBA LBC League Bowlers. I'm Neil Stremmel, your Director of Rules and Equipment. Today I am joined by PBA star Jake Peters. Jake, how you doing?
Good. Happy to be here.
Good to see you. Hey, today we wanted to talk about, filling out an arsenal for the league bowlers out there. If they have a favorite ball that's, one of their favorite balls that they use all the time, and if they can find another ball that's like same cover, different core, or same core, different cover, like maybe that would help them fill out an arsenal and just have some differences, but something they're already familiar with. So I see you brought a couple of balls here. We got same core, different cover. Tell me about that.
So the two balls we have here, the first one is the Stealth Solid, or this actually known as the Stealth. This is my favorite ball. This is that quintessential benchmark bowling ball. It's a very smooth, very understandable ball motion. For all of the medium or league patterns, this is my starting point. I go higher, more aggressive, or less aggressive based on this bowling ball. And I know that for me, it really helps me understand if they're hooking more that day or a little bit different. So this to me is what I would throw 90% of the time and base all my decisions off this.
All right, excellent. And then you have another ball that would be similar but different. So explain that to me for the bowlers out there.
This here is a Stealth Pearl, which creates less friction than the Stealth Solid. What I really think we try to do in these arsenals is we make them too complicated. We always go to our pro shop or our coaches and we're like, man, this ball's hooking too much, or it's way too soon on the lane. And really what we need is something a lot smaller, a much closer difference. So really when you're leaving the 10 pins or the ball's overhooking going high in the head pin, you just need a small tweak. So for me, what I try to do is I throw my favorite ball as long as I can, and then I try to make a small adjustment. And usually what that does is that gets the more push or the more hold that I'm looking for. Me, especially on the tour standards, I'm a much slower ball speed, so I'm always looking through that push and allowing me to stay comfortable and not feel like I overthrow it.
All right, so these are two balls that you just play off of each other. I see the same drilling. They're both symmetrical balls, and you have the same drilling on both of them?
Yes, identical. My favorite layout.
All right, so let's take a look at that on the lane and see what kind of differences we see. All right, Jake, you've been striking, but I'm seeing, late 10 pin. Yeah. So is this the time you start thinking to yourself, how long am I going to stay in this ball? Or?
Yeah, actually, this ball's still really good. I'm still getting, really good amount of strikes. As you can see, I'm getting closer and closer to the ball return, and the ball is getting closer and closer to leaving a 10 pin. So to me, even though I'm still having success and it's still probably not completely the time to get out of it, I want to go ahead and jump into a ball that I know is going to be better longer. This Stealth Pearl is going to be cleaner through that spot, create less friction, and then be more down lane. We should see it go right and split the 8-9, and we should see it look way better.
All right, so will you stay in the exact same spot, or will you move a little bit when you make that switch?
So the Pearl cover creates a little bit less friction. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take a couple boards to the right and be a little straighter, which should be really good because not only do I know there's friction to the right of me, I know that I have more room to move left. So this should give me, that game 3 in league, I should be able to finish the block strong.
All right, good advice. Let's see it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, you called that. You split the 8-9, and so now that you switched into that and you saw that kind of a look, you're just going to stay there. Probably, if it's league night, you're just going to stay there for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I really love that. That made me feel really comfortable. I was even a little softer, I think, than I shot before, and I seen that hold. That ball pushed through the middle so much easier. So yeah, for me, I would throw it until they told me to stop bowling.
Yeah. All right. Well, very good. That's great visual. That's exactly what I was hoping to see. The league bowlers out there can take that advice and help build their arsenal through those kind of thought processes. Different, same core, different cover stock, same drilling. So that's perfect. I hope the league bowlers out there learn something and continue to support our sport.